This is a quick tutorial of Blackbaud's parent portal, since this is new for our school this year. To get to the Blackbaud parent portal, you can go to our website and click the login button in the top right corner, or you can just go to concordchristianschool.myschoolapp.com and then log in with your credentials that you created when you set up your account. Obviously, if you have a yellow bar, you need to take care of that so that you will be officially enrolled in school. I'm using a kind of a dummy account to do this tutorial. When you first log in, you come to the resource board unless you change that in your preferences. The resource board will be used the way that we had been using the CCS app with all the tiles on it. So we're moving everything from the CCS app to this resource board. So you can find the same things that you saw there. You can find those here. And you can also find your tuition management. So anything you need on the financial side, you will click through on this tile that says tuition management. To see your children's grades, you'll click the children button. If you have more than one, they'll all populate under that. You choose the one you want to look at. This is where you will be able to see, once school gets started, you'll be able to see things like attendance, conduct, grades, assignments. You can click into the classes and see the actual assignments. You can see report cards once those are released, progress reports. All of that will come up under this children's tab. Of course, this is goes back to your resource board, this second button here. The third button, the news button, will have some featured content. Right now it's showing things for beginning of the school year, like how to drop off and pick up your child, the kindergarten and transitional kindergarten parent information, stuff like that will all show up under news. We also have a calendar for you to use. When you click on the calendar, the first time you use it, it's going to have absolutely every option that's available to you based on what grade level your children are in. They will already be checked. If that's a little overwhelming, you can go over here and uncheck the ones that you don't want and take them off your calendar. Once they are in there, you can click on any of the events and it will give you a little more information. When you click on some of them, they'll have another link for more details, and you can click that link to get those details. You also have up here in your profile in the top right corner, if you click that, your first option is profile, and that is where you can go if you need to make changes to phone numbers, email addresses, addresses, to make sure they're always up to date, your emergency contacts, phone numbers and emails, things like that. You can also go into settings. This is important because you will want to adjust some things here, particularly your notifications. You need to make sure your email address is correct, your cell phone number is correct, so that you can also receive text, particularly emergency texting. That would be important, that is the correct number for you. But then you can decide if there's any other types of notifications you would like to get, and decide if you want them as email or text messages as well. So make sure and set up those notifications. You can also decide under privacy if you want to be included in the directory or not. And then the login settings, you decide how you want your page to open. Like, what page do you want it to open on when you log in? Right now yours is set to resources unless you edit it and set it to something else. You also have under your profile button Help Center. If you click that, you need help with your parent portal, have some questions, you can click that and go to Parent Resources. Click here, and then you can just open up the tab that you might have questions about. You can also, of course, call the school or email someone at the school, or you can email me, abaldwin@concordcs.org.